Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. Alright, wow, okay, so I've been following the craziness that has been everything that's been going on with Linkin Park these last few days. Whether or not it was their random timer that went down to 0 and then started going back up, then all the teasers we had with it, everyone pretty much knew what was happening. A Linkin Park reunion was on the books. Everyone knew it was coming, and the only question we all had was who was going to be the new front person for Linkin Park. And now we have that answer. After a long live stream, we have the answer. Linkin Park have reunited with a new front person, Emily Armstrong. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know who Emily Armstrong is. It's not a name I recognize or a name I have heard of. And I do apologize if they're quite a famous singer. It's just not someone I know. And I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. As someone who was a huge fan of Linkin Park, who pretty much got me into rock and metal music. I collected all of their freaking albums. I got to see them live at Milton Keynes Bowl with Jay-Z, with NERD, with Enter Shikari. They were pretty much like my childhood band, you know? And I imagine that's the case for so many people. Whenever I talk to anyone, they have such a love for Linkin Park. They are arguably the biggest rock band of all time, and I've never met a person who doesn't like them. You know, they sort of captured everyone's hearts. It was such a unique sound as well, and Chester and Mike really just did an excellent job at just having these fantastic vocal battles. You know, and I really don't know what to say, because Linkin Park just released a new song. This literally came out yesterday. Now, I do want to point out the copyright around Linkin Park's videos are a freaking nightmare. They are a pain in the butt to get up. So I will do my best to get this up on YouTube. I'll put the full unblurred and unedited version on Patreon. Link to that will be in the description. But yeah, they're a bit of a pain. But we have to do it. Linkin Park's brand new song, their official music video to the Emptiness machine with their brand new front person, Emily Armstrong. Now, I don't see Emily Armstrong as a replacement for Chester Bennington. I'm looking at this as a new chapter in Linkin Park's life as a band. That's how I'm looking at this. I don't think anyone could ever replace Chester Bennington, so I feel the best way to look at this is just to see this as a new chapter. You know, like Drowning Pool. Drowning Pool brought a lot of new singers. We saw it with Alice in Chains. They're not replacements. They are the new journey in the band. So, for Linkin Park's new journey, let's start it right here on the Emptiness Machine, the official music video with their brand new front person, Emily Armstrong.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do. Just like you always do.
I said to people that if Linkin Park were going to come back, if they were going to come back, they need to come back with a singer people haven't heard of. I don't know if Emily Armstrong is a front person of another band that's just massive, but I've never heard of them before. I'm not sure who they are. Maybe they are big, maybe they're not. If they aren't, I feel like that is the smartest decision from Linkin Park, you know? If they came back with like a really famous front singer, I feel like that could really change the dynamic in a negative way. I think what they've done is very smart. I think it's the smartest decision they could have made.
Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know
Is that Phoenix?
exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I'm guessing this is Emily.
The emptiness machine.
Liking the sound we've got here, you know, it's a proper, I wouldn't say it's old school Linkin Park at all, maybe something between what we saw with Minutes to Midnight and then Hunting Party, something there, you know, it's got quite Hunting Party vibes actually, which was an album I actually did enjoy. I'm gonna like do my best just to listen to this song, take Chester out of it, not imagine Chester in these roles. I'm gonna be completely honest with my reaction. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna be honest. And if it annoys people, I apologize. I want to be completely honest here. So I'm gonna do my best to take Chester out of this. I don't think there's any point in, like, there's no comparison here to be made. Not in talent at all. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of vocal style. And I'm hoping that is the case. Because what I'm saying right now is Emily has a fantastic freaking voice. So I really hope that Emily comes into this and just is her. You know, is her. And that's what it feels like she's going to be. So crazy, isn't it? It's so crazy that this is real. It's so crazy that we are here. I apologize, my reaction is not as like mind-blowing as other reactors who are flipping their chairs over and that sort of stuff. As just someone who is such a fan of Linkin Park, I'm just getting kind of lost in this. I can't believe we're here. I cannot believe we're here. I wasn't one of these people who was like anti a new singer either. Like at all. I kind of liked the idea, you know. I was like, it'd be nice. Linkin Park is such a huge name. It would be interesting to see them explore that. And I really feel like they've done the best option. I feel like this works. They love this effect, don't they? They love this effect. They use it all the time in their videos. New Divide Part 2. There's our boy Phoenix. You know what's good? This sounds like a Linkin Park song. It sounds like a Linkin Park song. It's got all the feel of a Linkin Park song. It feels like a Linkin Park song. It sounds like a Linkin Park song. It has that energy. It has the instrumental. It has the makeup and chemical freaking balance of a Linkin Park song. Tastes like a Linkin Park song. It feels like one. Are they doing a tour? Holy shit. Oh, they're coming to London. Is that... This can't be this year. When is this? Next year? It doesn't say. When the fuck is this tour? When the fuck is this tour? This can't be this year. There's no way they're coming to London this year. It's got to be next year, right? What? Linkin Park from Zero World Tour. What? Hold on 1 second. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Is this year? Is they sold out? It's literally in a few weeks. What the fuck? Oh, I remember someone saying this. It's for the Linkin Park Underground Club. I don't think I'm a member anymore. Oh my word. I'm going to tell you right now, if you get a chance to go to this, you bloody go to this. All right? You go to this. I don't know how it's going to work. There's a pre-sale. Legacy pre-sale Thursday the 12th. And then Passport Plus release the 12th. It seems like if you're not a Legacy, a Linkin Park Underground Legacy member, you can't go. Which I think is a very interesting choice. I was gonna say, like, I feel like Linkin Park. Linkin Park were the biggest rock band of all time. Okay, now people are gonna argue with me on that, and don't get me wrong, there is perfect arguments for many other bands, but in my opinion, I think they were the biggest rock band of all time. I don't think there's ever been a ripple in the rock world like there was with Chester Bennington. And again, I know people are gonna argue about other artists, and you are absolutely right. This is all my own personal opinion. I feel like when Chester passed away, everyone felt it. The whole world felt it. He is one of the greatest vocalists, arguably the greatest vocalist in rock music history. In the rock and metal world, Chester Bennington was one of the most excellent frontmen I've ever heard. And having that voice live as well, because anyone who was lucky enough to see Chester live, you will know it was incredible. The man sounded exactly the same. And I feel like Linkin Park's ability to change with the times only, like, just blew them up even more. You know? When the Transformers movies came out, just something simple as doing the soundtracks of the Michael Bay movies again with New Divide, with What I've Done. They were just on another level. For Linkin Park to come back with a new front person, with Emily, what does that mean? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know. I didn't know whether I was gonna like the song. I didn't know whether I was gonna like Emily. I don't expect this reaction to do that well for views. They don't usually do that well for views. This is quite different to my usual content. I'm reacting to this because I wanted to. Because this is important to me. And I feel like it's important to a lot of Linkin Park fans as well. And it's a big deal. So I didn't want to go into this and be some fake reactor where I'm going to sit in my chair, flip my chair over and go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go into this like a true Linkin Park fan and just listen. And hopefully that's what you guys got from this. And be honest. Be honest as someone who didn't know how they were going to feel about this. Didn't know if I was going to like it. Didn't know if I was going to be comfortable with it. Didn't know how I was going to feel. Be honest with my reaction. And hopefully you guys respect that a little bit. I mean, some of you might be pissed off. Fair enough. But for me, I didn't know how I was going to feel. You know, I at first when I heard they were reforming and there was an announcement of a new singer, I was a bit like, I was one of the people who wasn't sure. I had no problems with Linkin Park coming back, but I always just assumed they'd come back with Mike Shinoda as the front person, you know? Which would make sense, you know? Mike Shinoda can sing. He cannot sing anywhere near on the level of Chester Bennington. That's just his range, you know? And that's no shot on Mike Shinoda. He's a fantastic freaking lyricist, amazing MC, brilliant freaking rapper, and has a very nice singing voice too, but not like Chester, okay? And that is just truth. So I just assumed Linkin Park would come back with Mike at the front and take a different sort of route in terms of their sound. But it wouldn't really be Linkin Park. It would be Mike Shinoda at that point, right? Because he's released his own solo stuff, and his own solo stuff sounds like Linkin Park without Chester, you know? And especially with Linkin Park's newer stuff, where Mike Shinoda had a bit more heavier influence on the sound and the instrumental. That's where we went from the rock stuff, which is why Chester went off, had his own band, and like pursued the rock stuff there. But you can see like the transition in sound of Linkin Park, right? So what was this gonna be like? And I'll tell you right now, this was very good. It sounded like Linkin Park. It felt like Linkin Park, but it didn't feel like a replacement for Chester. I was worried that whichever vocalist they were gonna pick was just gonna try and mimic Chester's style and try and be Chester and like have his voice. And don't get me wrong, Emily definitely has certain tones that Chester used as well. But I feel like that's Emily. It didn't feel like she was trying to replicate Chester. It really felt like just her, which I think is the best way to do this, right? You don't want to try and step in Chester's shoes. That is a chapter of Linkin Park that is sadly closed. This is a new chapter. And the new chapter can't be the same as the last one. It needs to be new. And I feel like somehow Linkin Park have managed to get a new front person, change the gender to a female female singer as well, which I think is important to note in the sense that they've managed to do that. And on top of that, they've managed to make it sound like Linkin Park. And that just really is a mind-blowing talent. That they have changed Chester. And it feels so weird saying this, but yeah, that now we've got Emily. And Emily she fits. It felt like Linkin Park. Emily did an excellent job. And never did I think I'd say those words. You know? Never think I'll say those words. But she did. I think Emily did the best job anyone possibly could have. Anyone. I really believe that. I think she nailed it. And I am actually excited to hear more. And I'm not even lying. I think that was a really good song. I felt like I was listening to Linkin Park again. It's weird having so many mixed emotions about this. But I am excited. And I really am. I am excited to see where they go. I think it's going to be really fun to watch. I want to say, welcome back, Linkin Park. You have been missed. I'm going to try not cry here. And we will never forget Chester Bennington, ever. But through Linkin Park living, the memory of Chester will carry on forever, you know? Linkin Park didn't fade and vanish. If Linkin Park are still here, then in a way Chester Bennington's still here, you know? Anyway. I didn't realize Rob left. Okay. I didn't realize Rob left in the forming. They didn't really show that much. Okay. Well, Emily Armstrong and the World Tour. Emily Armstrong, I wish you the absolute freaking best. And I guess like many of you, let's just wait to see what happens. If you guys get tickets to go to the O2, let me know. Because I imagine it's going to be an absolutely awesome time. So let me know. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I do apologize if it was a little bit quiet, a little bit weird. This is a weird one for me. I wanted to give an honest, genuine reaction. And this is a weird situation. So you get a weird reaction. It's just the truth. I feel like anything else would just be fake. And I wanted it to be real and raw for a band that I love and have so much respect for. I wanted to give them that kind of reaction. And hopefully I did it a little bit of justice. Let me know what all of you think about this as well. Please be respectful. If you're one of the people who didn't want Linkin Park to come back, just be respectful about the way you word it, all right? But yeah, it is what it is. So if you are one of those people, you know, there's nothing you can do to change that. Because I know that there was like a community. I'm basically just preemptively saying this, like, just be nice. Okay, Linkin Park are back and Emily did an incredible job. So I'd be excited, you know? This band that we love are back. Let's be excited about it. Anyway, I love you wonderful people. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction, like and subscribe. And what should we check out next? That's it from me. Go support the original video. Link in the description. As always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.